Hi viewers, so welcome back to the channel. Hope you are all doing good. So in this video we are going to discuss about comparing quantities using proportions. So in this video, we are going to discuss the important topic related to this chapter, right? So this is present in APTS NCERT class 8, right? So it is also the topics which we are dealing with are also useful for all the competitive exams, right? In the previous video of this chapter, so we have discussed about exercise number 1, in which we have discussed about ratios, compound ratios, percentages and proportions, right? In this video we are going to discuss about exercise 2, which is nothing but dealing with discounts, profit and loss, and related to sales tax, VAT tax, right? So about these things, so we are going to discuss in this particular video, right? So if you are new to this channel, so please subscribe the channel and share with your friends. So press the like button, right? Next, so one more important thing, so please watch the video till the end, so don't skip the video, right? Now let us start discussion about this discount, profit, loss, sales tax, right? So first of all, so we are going to discuss about discount. So the first topic is about discount. So you might have heard the word discount, right? So during the festival seasons, so in online, so wherever you see the sale, so you will be getting this particular word discount. So what is meant by discount? So discount is nothing but the special off on the price given by the shopkeeper, so to the customers, right? Now discount is given in percentages, so you might have seen 20% discount, 30% discount, flat 50% discount. So like such words you have heard in our daily life, right? Now we are going to discuss about this discount, right? Now in discount, so we are having certain words, so which we need to remember. So the first word is nothing but market price, so which we will be representing with the MP. So this market price is also called as list price. So market price is also called as list price, or so we can call it as catalog price. So we call it as catalog price. So these are the different names for market price. So what is meant by market price? So market price is nothing but the printed price that is present on the price tag, right? So on this market price, so we are going to get the discount, right? So the shopkeeper or the manufacturer, so whoever he is, so they will be printing the price on the goods or the price tags, so which we call it as market price, and this discount is applicable. So this discount is applicable only for on this market price. Next we are having one more word, so which is nothing but selling price. Selling price. So selling price we generally represent with SP. So this selling price, so what is meant by selling price? So selling price is nothing but the price which after removing the discount, so whatever the discount the shopkeeper gives, so after removing the discount, so for what price the particular shopkeeper sells to the customer is nothing but called as selling price. So these two words you need to remember while solving the problems related to discount, right? Now, so first of all, what is meant by a discount? So discount definition you have understood. So discount means nothing but, so market price, so the formula for discount is nothing but market price minus selling price. So discount is given by market price minus selling price. In short, we can write it as D is equal to MP minus SP. So D is equal to MP minus SP. Now since here D is nothing but the subject, so we have found the discount value, right? So for suppose if I need market price, so if I need market price, then what I should do? I need to make market price as a subject. That means, so you need to bring market price onto one side, so that the remaining all the terms lie on the other side. So from this MP is equal to discount plus selling price. The same way, if I want only selling price, then what I can do? I can write it as market price minus discount. So if you remember one formula, by transposing those terms, so we can get three formulae here. So basing on the requirement, we are going to use the formula. If I want discount, then I will be using the first formula. If I want market price, I will be using the second formula. If I want selling price, I will be using third formula. But all formulas are nothing but derived from this one only. So no need of remembering all the formulas. Simply remember discount is equal to market price minus selling price. So based on that, we are going to get the remaining, right? Next, so after this, so discount we have found, clear. Next, if I want discount percentage, so if you are asked to find out the discount percentage, so discount percentage means nothing but discount by market price into 100. So this is nothing but the formula. So here you need to remember, so whenever you want discount percentage, so whenever you want to find discount percentage, so always remember that discount is always calculated on market price only. That means whenever you want to find out the discount percentage, so in the denominator, so with respect to market price, we are going to find out the discount percentage. So this can also be represented in this way. So discount is nothing but market price minus selling price, no? So market price minus selling price by market price into 100. So this is one more formula. So if discount is directly given, you can use this formula. If market price and selling price are given, then you use this formula, right? So based on this, so we are going to get the formula list. So discount percentage is nothing but MP minus SP by MP into 100, or you can write it as discount by market price into 100, right? So whenever the word percentage comes, then with respect to market price only we need to find out the discount. Okay, so these are nothing but the formulas related to discount. Okay, next moving on to, so what is the next one? So moving on to profit and loss. So next we are going to discuss about profit and loss. So profit and loss, so profit is also called as gain. So sometimes we will be calling it as gain, sometimes we will be calling it as profit, right? So profit and loss. So in profit and loss, so what are the things that we need to remember? So first one is, so we'll be having cost price, so CP, so we'll call it as cost price. Next one more, we are having selling price, so which is nothing but SP, so it is nothing but selling price. So we need to know what are these two. So cost price means the shopkeeper for what price he purchases from the distributor, right? So cost price is nothing but the price for what price the shopkeeper purchases from the manufacturer or the distributor. Same way, selling price is nothing but the price for what price the shopkeeper sells it to the customer. Okay, so these two are nothing but the most important words that you need to remember for profit and loss. Okay, so in profit and loss, so if CP is less than SP, that means if SP is greater than CP or CP is less than SP, then we can say that so there is a gain or profit. Okay, if CP is less than SP, that means if selling price is more than cost price, that means that shopkeeper will get a gain or profit. The same way, if CP is greater than SP, if cost price is greater than selling price, then automatically the shopkeeper will have loss, so he has to bear the loss. Okay, so profit and loss. So in addition to these, so we are going to have, so one more word, so overhead expenses. Overhead expenses. So overhead expenses means nothing but so the extra amount that he need to, so the shopkeeper need to spend on, right? See, when shopkeeper purchases something, so he has to bring them to his house from the to his shop from the market, right? So then what will happen? So he need to spend amount on transportation, right? So if you want to store, then he need to pay go down rents, right? Next, So to get the things done, so he need to make use of labor, right? So likewise, so we are going to have different types of amount adjustments here. So we need to pay other than the cost of the goods. So for all these things, so they need to, so the shopkeeper need to bear all these. So based on all these amounts, so he will be keeping some margin, and then he will be selling the goods, right? So to get the minimum or the maximum profit. Okay, so all these things are nothing but we call them as overhead expenses. So these overhead expenses comes under cost price of that particular shopkeeper, right? Now, so you have clarity about this. So if selling price is greater than cost price, then you will be getting gain or profit. If cost price is greater than selling price, then you will be getting loss, right? So first of all, what is the definition of profit? So profit or gain. So profit or gain is given by selling price minus cost price. So profit or gain is given by selling price minus cost price. The same way, loss is given by cost price minus selling price, because already we know the relations. So when you will get profit, so when selling price is greater than cost price, that means here selling price will be greater than cost price. So profit means selling price minus cost price, loss means cost price minus selling price. Like how we have derived the formulas in the discount, the same way we can change the positions of the selling price, cost price and profit. We are going to get three formulas here. The same way for loss also we are going to get three formulas by interchanging their positions. Okay, next we are going to discuss about profit percentage. Like how we have discussed about discount percentage, the same way here we are going to discuss about profit percentage. So what is profit percentage? So profit percentage is nothing but profit by, so there for discount we have used market price now. So on market price discount is being given. Here profit is calculated on cost price only, no? So without investing, so he cannot get the profit, right? So here in profit and loss type problems, so profit or loss, so both are based on cost price. Hence profit percentage is calculated on cost price. Profit percentage or loss percentage is calculated on cost price only. So you need to remember this. So profit percentage is given by profit by CP into 100. So already we know the formula for profit. So profit formula is nothing but SP minus CP by CP into 100. So by interchanging the positions, so you can simplify this. So this can also be written as SP by CP minus 1 into 100. SP by CP minus 1 into 100. So this CP belongs to both the terms of numerator, so we can split them, right? So then what I am going to get, SP by CP minus 1 into 100. So likewise also we can write. The same way we can go for loss percentage also. So loss percentage is given by loss by CP into 100. So this I can write it as CP minus SP by CP into 100. So which I can write it as 1 minus SP by CP into 100, right? So likewise you can simplify the things. Now from this, if I want SP, then by transposing the terms, so we are going to get SP value. Likewise we can find out CP value. So whatever the term that you need, so you need to make that particular term as the subject, and you can transpose remaining all the things to the other side, then you are going to get so whatever you wanted, right? Now from this, so if you want, so we can write down that formula also. See what he has given. So profit percentage is nothing but given by, so what is profit percentage? So SP by CP minus 1 into 100, no? So minus 1 into 100, right? So when I multiply this 100, then what I am going to get? 100 into SP by CP minus 100 only, no? So when I transpose this, so 100 plus profit percentage. So I am simply representing the profit percentage as P%. So P% is equal to 100 into SP by CP. Now if I want SP, so what I can do? So SP is equal to 100 plus profit percentage into, so this 100 by CP I can write it as, so when I transpose this becomes CP by 100. So this is nothing but the formula for SP, right? So when profit percentage is given, so you can use this formula. And for suppose if I want CP, so from this if I want CP, what I can do? I can directly transpose these two terms onto the other side. So from that what I can say, CP is equal to 100 into SP by 100 plus profit percentage. So these are nothing but the formulas, so which we get after transposing, right? So SP is equal to this one, so 100 plus profit percentage into CP by 100, right? So these are nothing but the things which we obtain by interchanging their positions. The same way I can write loss percentage is equal to 1 minus SP by CP into 100. So I can write it as 100 minus 100 SP by CP. So likewise, so whatever the things that you want, so you can directly transpose and you can obtain them easily, right? So you need to remember this formula. So whatever the formulas that you have, loss percentage, profit percentage, so only those two formulas if you remember, then you can obtain anything, so either SP or CP, okay, whether it is loss percentage, profit percentage. So likewise, so anywhere you can find it out. So you will be asked to remember these formulas. So instead of remembering the formula, just you can directly substitute the values and you can easily solve, right? Next, moving on to the third topic, so which is nothing but VAT. So what is meant by VAT? So VAT is nothing but value added tax. Value added tax, or this can also be called as sales tax. So value added tax or sales tax. See, so value added tax or sales tax. So for suppose if you purchase a good for 10,000 rupees, if you purchase a good for 10,000 rupees and VAT is some 5%. If he says VAT is 5%, that means if you want to purchase this good, that means you should pay extra amount other than this 10,000, right? So if VAT is 5%, so what is 5% of 10,000? So 5% of 10,000 is nothing but, so if you cancel these two zeros, so two zeros gets cancelled, so it is nothing but 500 rupees. That means, so for this 10,000, one more 500 will be added and you need to pay this amount. So then only you can purchase that particular good, right? Or good or item. So whether it is electronic good or any item, so if you want to purchase, so you need to pay extra amount. So this extra amount whatever you are paying is nothing but, we call it as value added tax. Value added tax. See, you might have seen, so MRP will be there, so maximum retail price. So on an item, so MRP will be there, so let it be some 30 rupees. But so to this 30 rupees, so they will be adding some VAT. So VAT of 0.1% or something else, right? So when 0.1% is added, so based on that you need to pay that extra amount here, right? So you won't be getting the item for 30 rupees. So extra, so more than 30 you need to pay to get that item, right? So this is all about the VAT. So VAT or value added tax or sales tax. So in sales tax, so we need to pay extra amount and we need to purchase the items. Okay, so this is all about value added tax, right? Now let us start our exercise 5.2. right? Now in exercise 5.2, question number 1. So what is given here? In 2012 it was estimated that there were 36.4 crore internet users worldwide. In next 10 years the number will be increased by 125%. Estimate the number of internet users worldwide in 2022. So the question is, So you need to estimate the number of internet users after 10 years, right? Now what he has given in year 2012 number of internet users. So number of internet users, how many? So number of internet users is equal to 36.4 crore people. Now what is he saying? In next 10 years the number will be increased by 125%. So in 2022 the number is increased by 125%. See here, everything lies with this word. So what is this word? By, right? So in 2022 the number is increased by 125%. So actually, so whenever you consider a particular value, it is considered as 100%, no? Whenever you consider a value, so it is considered as 100%. But here what he has given, the number is increased by 125%. So here you need to remember two things. So there is a word by and there is a word to. So if he says, so it is increased by 125%, that means to 100% it will be added and we will be getting 225%. See, for suppose if he says increase it to 125%, so increase it to 125% means, so already 100 is there, so for this 25% will be added, right? So increased to is different from increased by. Okay, so here you need to understand. So that's why I am giving a clear idea, right? So if word by is given, that means to 100 you need to add the given percentage. If he says to 125, that means, so already 100 is there, so further 25 has increased. Okay, got clarity? So this you need to remember, right? So by and to, so these two letter words make a lot of change. Okay, right? Now let us moving on to this question. So the number is increased by 125%, no? So by means, so to 100% we will be adding this 125. So by 2022 the users are given by, so how can we give? So for 100 we need to add 125, no? So for 100 if you add 125, so what will happen? So already how many members are there? So 36.4 crores already there. For this 36.4 crores, so 125% is being added. So 125% of 36.4 crores. Now this already here we are having 125 by 100, right? So 36.4 plus, so 125 by 100. So in 25 table it goes 4 times, it goes 5 times. So what I can write it as, so 5 by 4 into 36.4. So again in 4 table, so it goes 9 4s are 36.4 1s are 4. So from this what I can write it as 36.4 plus, so 36.4 and 5 into 9.1. So 5 9s are 45. So 45.5 1s are 5. So from this 0.4, 0.5 is 0.9. So 6 plus 5 11. So 1 will be carried, 4 plus 3 7 8. So 81.9 crore people will be using the internet after 10 years. That means by 2022 the users of internet will become 81.9 crore people, right? So understood the concept, right? So this we can also do in the other way, right? Since we are having 125% increment, no, so that means we can simply take it as 225 by 100 into, so 36.4. So this is direct way. Since 125% are increasing, no, so already 100% is there, so for that 100%, if 125% increases, so it becomes 225 by 100 into 36.4. So this is nothing but the shortcut. So this is shortcut for this. So in 25 table it goes 4 times, in 25 table it goes 9 times. Now in 4 table I can cancel it. So the same thing, no, how much you will get? 9.1. So when I multiply 9 ones are 9, 9 nines are 81. So did we get the same answer? So we got the same answer, right? So these are the two approaches which you can use any one of these. Okay, next moving on to one more question. See, so there is a owner, so who increases the rent of his house by 5% at the end of each year. So at the end of each year he or she will increase, so he will increase the rent by 5%. So if currently its rent is 2500, so if the rent is 2500 per month, how much will the rent after 2 years? So after 2 years how much will be the rent? So what we will be considering? So first we will be considering rent of the present year. So rent of present year. So what is rent of present year? So it is nothing but 2500 rupees. So when I talk about next year, so what will be the rent? So rent is equal to 5% will be increased, no? So for this rent 5% will be added, so plus 5% of 2500. So this I can write it as, so are you getting my point? So here already present year's rent is 2500. So after every year 5% increase, no? So in which 5% increase? In the present year. So 2500 plus 5% of 2500, which gives me, so 5 by 100 into 2500. So here two zeros I can cancel it out. So what I am going to get? 2500 plus 525 is nothing but 125. So what I am going to get? So 2625 rupees. So this is nothing but the rent for next year. So next year means first year. Next after 2 years, next we will be going for after 2 years. So after 2 years means, so this is nothing but current month rent. So next month what will happen? What happens about rent? So rent is equal to, what is current month rent? So 2625 plus 5% of 2625. We need to take 5% of 2625. So which gives me 2625 plus 5 by 100 into 2625. 2625 plus 5 by 100 into 2625. So here we should not cancel with 100. So what I am going to do is, so 2625 plus, so here 5 into 2625, how much? So 2625 into 5. So I am going to multiply here. So 5 5s are 25. So 2 is carried. So 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 2, 12. So 1 is carried. 5 6 are 30. 30 plus 1, 31. 3 is carried. So 5 2s 10, 13. Right? So 13125. So 13125 divided by 100. Now what I am going to get? So I am going to get 2625 plus 13125 divided by 100 means I need to leave 2 decimal places, no? So 131.25. So when I add it, so this is 131.25. So for this what I need to add? I need to add 2625. Then this becomes 0.25. So 5 plus 1 6, 3 plus 2 5. So 2756.25. So this is nothing but my rent after 2 years. So 2756.25 rupees. So I need to pay 2756.25 rupees every month after 2 years. Right? So this is one approach. Right? So if I go with other approach, so if you want to get the shortcut for this, so if you want to find in a short way, then there is one more approach. So what I am going to do is, so first month, so present year rent is 2500. Next, every month, so every year what is happening, so 5% is being increased, right? So since 5% is increased, already it is 100%, no? So for 100%, if you take 5%, that means 105 by 100. So this is after 1 year. So after 1 year, the rent will be this much. So 2500 into 105 by 100. If you simplify, you are going to get the rent for the first year. Next, if you want to find for the second year, so here what we are going to do is, again we need to multiply with 5%. So 5% is nothing but 105 by 100. So this is nothing but we call it as successive percentage, right? Here the percentage increase is successive, because for the same 2500 we are not considering the percentage. So for the first year it is 2500. So after first year, what is happening, it is changing to 2625. But again 5% increase is happening on 2625, but not on 2500. So if it is on 2500, directly we can simplify. So every year there will be an increment of 125 rupees, right? So if you simplify, you are going to get the same answer. So if you want, go through it and check it out. So how to do simplification, directly multiply these three things in the numerator, and after that, so whatever the thing that you get, so since in the denominator we are having 4 zeros, so we will be adding 4 decimal places, right? So this is nothing but the shortcut for this. Okay, next moving on to question number 3. See question number 3. So this is also related to the same previous question. So on Monday, the value of a company share was 7 rupees 50 paisa. The value of a company share was 7 rupee 50 paisa. The price increased by 6% on Tuesday, decreased by 1.5% on Wednesday, and decreased by 2% on Thursday. Find the value of each share when trade opened on Friday. See here, Monday it is 7 rupees 50 paisa. So shares will be with respect to money, right? So the shares may fluctuate. So the price may fluctuate day by day, right? So here if you observe, on Tuesday it is increased by 6%, on Wednesday decreased by 1.5%, and on Thursday decreased by 2%, right? So these are the percentages that are given. So based on this, you need to say when Monday the trade opens, so what will be the value of that particular share, right? So this we can do in two ways. So first, on Monday, so what is the price? So the price of the share is nothing but 7 rupees 50 paisa. So this 7 rupees 50 paisa I can write as 15 by 2, no? Can I represent it as 15 by 2? So I can write it as 15 by 2 rupees. Right. Next, on Tuesday what happened? So on Tuesday 6% increase, no? So already 15 by 2 rupees is there. So for that 6% increase. So 6% increase means, so how can I write it as 6 by 100 into 7.5, or simply what I can say, instead of writing 7.5 we will be writing 15 by 2. Okay, so 15 by 2 plus 6% of 15 by 2. So 15 by 2 plus 6% of 15 by 2. Next, it's the same way on Wednesday. So on Wednesday what happened? So it is decreased by 1.5%, no? So decreased by 1.5% means, so if you want you can simplify this. So what we are going to get? So if I take 15 by 2 as common, I can write it as 106 by 100. So I can write it as 106 by 100. So on Wednesday what happened? So this became 15 by 2 into 106 by 100, and for this on Wednesday what happened? 1.5% decrease, no? So minus 1.5 percentage. So percentage means, so 1.5 by 100 into this total value, which is nothing but 15 by 2 into 106 by 100, right? Now from these two, if I take 15 by 2 into 106 by 100 as common, then I can write it as, so how can I write it as? So 1 minus 1.5 by 100, so which is nothing but 98.5 by 100. So this is nothing but the price. So if you simplify, you are going to get this particular value. Next, on Thursday, so if you go on Thursday, so on Thursday what will happen? So this actual amount will be there as it is. So 115 by 2 into 106 by 100 into 98.5 by 100. And what happened on Thursday? On Thursday 2% decrease, no? So 2% decrease means, so you need to take minus 2 by 100. So 2% means 2 by 100 into of whose value? From of the Wednesday's value. So Wednesday's value is nothing but 15 by 2 into 106 by 100 into 98.5 by 100. So from these terms, so what I can take common? So I can take this as common, no? So I can write it as 15 by 2 into 106 by 100 into 98.5 by 100. So if I take those as common, then here we will be having 1 and here we will be having 2 by 100. So 1 minus 2 by 100 is nothing but 98 by 100. So on simplifying this value, you are going to get one answer. So on simplifying, you are going to get one answer here. So that is nothing but my required answer. Okay, so that is my required answer. Now let us see the shortcut. So there is a shortcut for this. So it is nothing but, so what is the given price? So given price on one day is 7 rupees 50 paisa, right? Now the next day what happened? It has increased by 6%, no? So 6% increase means already 100% will be, so to that add 6. So we can write it as 106 by 100. On the next day what happened? So it is reduced by 1.5%, no? So 1.5 should be removed from 100. Then what I am going to get? 98.5 by 100 into next day what happened? 2% reduced, no? So out of 100, if you remove 2, then 98 by 100. See, did we get the same result? Whatever the thing that we have written here, the same thing we got here also. So directly we can write like this. So what is that? So price into, so this is increment, so 6%, so we can write as 106 by 100 into 98.5 by 100, because here 1.5% decrease, here 2% decrease, so 98 by 100. So this is nothing but the shortcut. So this is nothing but actual process. So by doing actual process, we are going to get this lengthy answer. The same result we can obtain by remembering like this also, right? So these are nothing but successive reduction or increment of percentages. So when you are having such a way, then you can directly apply like this, right? So solve this particular problem and write your answers in the comment box. Okay, next moving on to question number 4. So in question number 4, what he has given? So you know Xerox machine. So using Xerox machines we can increase the size of the copy or decrease the size of the copy. Now there is one girl called Reshma. So there is Reshma and she has a picture, so whose breadth is 2 centimeters and length is 4 centimeters. So she has drawn a diagram. So she has drawn a drawing. Now what she did is, so always we know that, so whenever you are having the given dimensions, so that means this represents my 100%. So always whatever the dimensions that are given, that represents 100%. Now what she did, she set the Xerox machine for 150%. See here the wording is important. So she made the Xerox machine for 150%. That means she has increased it to 150%, not by 150%. Okay, so she increased it to 150%, copied her drawing. So what will be the dimensions of the drawing be? So here you need to observe the drawing is increased to 150%, but not by 150%. So to 150% means already 100% is there, for that 50% is added up, right? So what we need to find? So new dimensions. So we need to find out the new dimensions. So new dimensions will be only of 150% only. So those will be not be 250%, right? So you need to understand this thing. So those new dimensions will be increased to 150%, not by 150%. So from this what I can say, new length. So if you want to find new length, so I need to take 150% of that. So 150% of original. So 150% of original. So length is 4 now. So we can take it as 4. So what will happen? So 0 0 gets cancelled. So in 5 table goes 2 times. This goes 3 times. Next in 2 table 4 goes 2 times. So 3 2s are 6 centimeters. So this is nothing but new length. The same way, if you want to find new breadth, that is nothing but new dimensions. So here also it is increased to 150%, to 150%, right? So 150 by 100 into 2. So already, so this what I am going to get. So what I am going to get here, so 0 0 cancel. So in 5 table, so this goes 3 times, this goes 2 times. So 2 2 gets cancelled 1 time. So 3 1s are 3 centimeters. So from this what I can say, the new dimensions are 3 centimeters by 6 centimeters. The new dimensions are 3 centimeters by 6 centimeters. Okay. So already we have 2 by 4. So those become 3 by 6. Now let's move on to question number 5. Now let us see. So what is given? The printed price of the book is given. So what is meant by printed price? So already we have discussed, right? So printed price is nothing but we call it as market price. So what is market price given? Rupees 150, right? Next what he has given? He has given a discount. See here, discount is given in percentage. So 15% he has given. So discount is equal to 15% of whom? So discount is always calculated on market price only, no? So discount is equal to 15% of market price. So 15%, how can you write 15% as? So 15 by 100 into already market price I know. So it is 150. So 0 0 gets cancelled. Next, so this 10 we cannot directly cancel. 15 15s are 225. So 225 divided by 10. So from this I can write it as 22.5 rupees. So discount is 22.5 rupees. So always discount will be there in rupees, not in percentage. So if you want to take in percentage, then you can take in percentage. Now what is he asking? So he is asking about actual amount. So what is actual amount here? Actual amount is also called as selling price. So what is selling price formula? So selling price formula is nothing but market price minus discount. So already we have found discount now. So market price is how much? So 150 rupees minus 22.5 rupees. So 150 minus 20 is how much? 130. So 130 minus 2.5, it is nothing but 127.5 rupees. So this is nothing but the selling price of the book, right? The customer bought it for 127.5 rupees. Okay. Now moving on to one more question. So here he has mentioned clearly. So the market price of the gift is, so market price I am writing MP. Okay, so for convenience, so I am writing market price as MP. Next what he has given, and sold it for 165 rupees. So sold it means nothing but it is my selling price. So selling price is how much? Rupees 165. Sorry, 165 rupees, no? Right. Next what is he asking you to find? Discount percentage. So remember the formula. So discount percentage is equal to discount by, so discount is calculated on market price into 100. So what is the formula of discount? Discount is nothing but MP minus SP by MP into 100. Now what is MP? So market price is 176 rupees minus selling price is 165 rupees divided by 176 into 100. So 176 minus 165 is nothing but 11. 11 by 176 into 100. So in 11 table, so this goes one time, in 11 table this goes, so 11 ones are 11, so 66, that means 16 times. Again, so this 16 in 4 table goes 4 times, this in 4 table 25 times. So what I am left with? 25 divided by 4. Now if you want to represent this in fraction form, so this is improper fraction, no? If you can represent this in mixed fraction, right? So for that what we need to do? So we need to divide with 4. So in 4 table 25, so it goes 4 6 are 24, so remainder is 1. Now this 25 by 4 percentage, or this can also be represented as 6 1 by 4 percentage. So this I can write as 6 1 by 4 percentage. So from this what I can say? The discount percentage. So the discount percentage is given as 6 1 by 4 percentage. Okay, so 6 1 by 4 percentage. Now let us move on to the next question. So question number 7. So what is given? A shopkeeper purchased 200 bulbs for 10 each. However, 5 bulbs were fused and put them into scrap. So that means he was not able to sell them because they were fused, and the remaining, so remaining is how many bulbs will be left? 195 bulbs. So those bulbs were sold at 12 rupees each. Now find the gain or loss percentage. Now first of all, so the shopkeeper purchased 200 bulbs now. So from this what I can say? Cost price of 200 bulbs. So cost price of 200 bulbs is equal to, so 200 into each bulb cost 10 rupees. So it is nothing but, so the total cost price of the particular shopkeeper is 2000 rupees. Now, so 5 bulbs were fused out, so he can't sell them, and the remaining bulbs. So remaining what he did? Remaining 195 bulbs he sold for 12 rupees each. That means selling price. So here this is selling price of 195 bulbs. So selling price of 195 bulbs is equal to how much? So 195 into 12. So 195 into 12 is nothing but 2340 rupees. Now if you observe, this is selling price and this is cost price, right? Now if you observe these two, so which one is greater? Cost price is 2000, selling price is 2340. So since selling price, so here selling price is greater than cost price, then what I can say? He has a gain. Say, right? So since he got a gain, so directly we can find out gain percentage. So gain percentage is nothing but gain by, so always gain is calculated on, gain or loss is calculated on CP. So formula is gain by CP into 100, right? So what is the gain here? 2000 and 2340. So directly we can say that the gain is 340 rupees divided by what is the cost price? So cost price is nothing but 2000 into 100. Now from this, these two zeros gets cancelled and 1 0 from here we can cancel it. So 34 by 2. So 34 by 2 is nothing but 17%. So overall profit that he got by selling 195 bulbs is nothing but 17%. So he got a profit here. Okay, next moving on to, so one more question. So next question number 8. So is asking complete the following table with appropriate entries. That means you need to simplify all these things and you need to fill the table, right? So question number 1. So cost price is 750 rupees, expenses are 50 rupees, then selling price and profit percentage, right? So is asking 750 rupees plus 50 rupees and selling price. So expenses means what is meant by expenses? So expenses will be added to the cost price only. That means what is the actual cost price here? What is the actual cost price? So actual cost price is 800. So for the first question, so actual cost price is 800 because these overhead expenses also, so these overhead expenses also get added up. So cost price becomes 800. So for this cost price, so here cost price is 800 rupees, right? Because expenses also should be added to the cost price. So if cost price is 800 and what he has given, profit is given as, so here profit is equal to 80 rupees. So from this we know that selling price is equal to cost price plus profit only, no? So from this clearly what I can say, cost price plus profit. So cost price is 800 plus profit is 80 rupees. So from this we can directly get the selling price. So selling price is how much? 880 rupees. Selling price is 880 rupees. So here what I can do, so I can fill out this particular thing. So what is the selling price then? So selling price is 880 rupees. And if you want profit, so what did he ask? Profit percentage, no? So profit percentage. So profit percentage is equal to profit by CP into 100. So what is profit here? So profit is given as how much? 80 rupees. So 80 by what is CP here? 800 into 100. So here 0 0 gets cancelled. Now 80 by 8 is nothing but directly I can write it as 10%. So for the first question, so the profit is the selling price is 880 rupees and profit percentage is 10%. Now for the next one, so what is the cost price? So 4500 plus 500, it is nothing but how much? 5000. So here the loss is 1000, no? So directly we can say, so cost price is 5000, loss is 1000. That means what is the selling price? So what is the selling price? So let us see that. So question number 2, so cost price how much? So cost price is 4500 plus 500, which is nothing but 5000. So loss is given by 1000 rupees. Here loss is 1000 rupees. Then we know the formula for loss. So loss is how much? So loss is nothing but CP minus SP, no? So from this SP is equal to CP plus loss. CP plus loss. Is that correct? So what is the formula? Loss is equal to CP minus SP. CP minus SP. So from this SP is equal to CP minus loss. So CP minus loss gives, so what is CP here? 5000 minus loss is 1000. So 5000 minus 1000 is 4000. So clearly, so he has sold it for 4000 rupees. So for 5000 he bought and he sold it for 4000. That means clearly here he is incurring a loss. So whenever you get a loss, so you need to find out loss percentage, no? So for second one, loss percentage. So here loss percentage. So if you want to find loss percentage, so loss percentage is equal to loss by CP into 100, right? So what is loss? How much? So how much loss he has incurred? 1000 rupees, right? What is CP? So CP is 5000. So it can be written as 1000 by 5000 into 100. So here these three zeros I can cancel. That means 100 by 5. So 100 by 5 is nothing but 20% loss. So how much? 20% loss he has incurred, right? Next, moving on to question number 3. So 46,000 and 4,000. So 46,000 and 4,000 gives me 50,000. So he has bought it for 50,000 and he sold for 60,000. That means clearly, so bought for 50,000 and sold for 60,000. So bought for 50,000 and sold for 60,000. That means he has got a profit, right? So how much profit? 10,000 rupees profit. That means there is no loss, then clearly it doesn't have any loss percentage, right? Next, in the same way, what you can do here, so directly you can find out profit percentage, no? So how can you find profit percentage? So question number 3, so to find out profit percentage, so profit percentage is given by profit by CP into 100. So what is profit here? So he is having a profit of 10,000 divided by what is CP here? CP 46,000 plus 4,000 is nothing but 50,000. So 10,000 by 50,000 into 100. So clearly these 4 zeros and 4 zeros gets cancelled. Then what you are going to get? 20% profit. So we are going to get 20% profit, right? Next, moving on to question number 4. So what is the cost price here? 350 rupees. So 350 rupees, and he has given 12% profit. He has given 12% of profit. So he has given profit percentage, right? So let us see this question number 4. So what he has given, cost price is 350 rupees. Next, profit percentage is given as how much? 12%. So when profit percentage is given, so go with the formula of profit percentage. So profit percentage formula is given by profit by CP into 100. Profit by CP into 100. But here what do we need? So here what do we need? So we need selling price, no? So since we need selling price, so for that what we are going to do is, so instead of writing the formula of profit, so instead of writing profit, what we can write? SP minus CP. Okay, we can use this formula. So from this, profit percentage is 12. 12 is equal to, since we don't know SP, so let it be SP minus 350 by 350 into 100, right? So if I cancel these zeros, so 1 0 in the denominator, if I cancel, then what I am going to get? So 35 into 12. So 35 times are 350. 350 plus 35 2s are 70. So 350 plus is nothing but 420. So 420 is equal to 10 times of SP minus 350 into 10 is nothing but 3,500. So from this, all are having 110, no? So I can cancel it. So from this, what I can say? SP is equal to, already here we are having minus 350, if I transpose, plus 350. So 350 plus, already on the right hand side I am having 42. So this is nothing but 392. So SP is equal to 392. Then from this I can directly find out profit now. So what is the profit here? So profit is of 42 rupees. So directly we have found profit as well as selling price. So from this, what I can say? So selling price is 392 rupees and the profit is 42 rupees. Okay, next, fifth question. So 330 plus 20. So here also cost price is, so for fifth question, so here also cost price is given as 350 rupees only. Next, we are having loss of 10%. So he has given loss percentage here. So loss is equal to 10%. Okay, so if loss is 10%, then clearly what I can say here? So loss is equal to 10% means, so I can write down the formula of loss percentage. So loss percentage is equal to CP minus SP by CP into 100. Now substitute the values. So loss percentage is 10. 10 is equal to, here CP by CP I can write it as 1 minus SP by CP I can write as 350 into 100. So into 100. So this 0 0 I can cancel it. Then this becomes 1 is equal to, so 10 ones are 10 minus. So out of this 350, 110 I can cancel it out. So SP by 35. So when I transpose this SP by 35 to the right hand side, it becomes minus SP by 35 becomes plus SP by 35, and this one I will be transposing to this side, so it becomes 9. So from this SP is equal to 35 into 9. So 35 tens are 350. So 350 minus 135. So 350 minus 1 times of 35 we need to subtract here. So 350 minus 35 is nothing but 315 rupees. So clearly here selling price is 315 rupees, so that's why he got a loss of 10%, right? The same way we can find out how much is the reduction value, 35 rupees. So clearly what we can say here, selling price is 350 rupees and loss is of 35 rupees, right? So this is all about question number 8, right? So the remaining problems, so we are going to discuss in the next video. So stay connected with the channel. So thank you for watching the video.